Chelsea head coach Graham Potter said questions will be asked about his expensive signings after his side's patchy run extended to 1 win in 7 games in all competitions as Fulham deservedly claimed a draw at Stamford Bridge. Premier League record signing Enzo Fernandez could not inspire a victory on his debut as the visitors, who beat Chelsea at Craven Cottage in January, survived Kai Havertz hitting a post to keep a clean sheet and remain above the Blues.Chelsea vs Fulham live updates, highlights from Premier League. Full time, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. It finishes all square. Chelsea had one final chance, Raheem Sterling curling across towards the far post from the edge of the penalty area on the left, which Bernd Leno gathered comfortably. 93 minutes, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. Andreas Pereira limps off, to be replaced by Layvin Kurzawa. Then Chelsea win a corner on their right, and Chilwell jogs over to take it. This would be some comeback by the fullback if he can set up a goal. 88 minutes, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. Fulham's all-action display is somewhat personified by head coach Marco Silva, who was booked for offering some choice-looking words to an official. 79 minutes, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. Chelsea could be ahead. First, Conor Gallagher sends a low shot narrowly wide of the near post from outside the penalty area on the right. 77 minutes, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. Fulham have had 4 of the 5 shots on target and 18 of the 30 touches inside the opposition box by both sides combined. 75 minutes, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. Fulham make 2 changes, Bobby De Cordova-Reid making way for Manor Solomon and Willian coming off for Harry Wilson. 75 minutes, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. Fulham make 2 changes, Bobby De Cordova-Reid making way for Manor Solomon and Willian coming off for Harry Wilson. 75 minutes, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. Fulham make 2 changes, Bobby De Cordova-Reid making way for Manor Solomon and Willian coming off for Harry Wilson. 65 minutes, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. Bobby De Cordova-Reid tries to win a corner off Kai Havertz inside the penalty area on the right following Fulham's free kick after that Conor Gallagher foul. He doesn't get it. 63 minutes, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. Halftime, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. Kai Havertz hits a post on the stroke of halftime. The whistle sounds and Fulham will be relieved to go in level after another incisive move leaves Hakim Ziyech, not for the first time tonight, open-mouthed at how close his side go. 43 minutes, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. Enzo Fernandez heads a Fulham delivery from the right clear, doing his defensive duties just inside his own penalty area again. 31 minutes, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. 22 minutes, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. Fulham have the most yellow cards in the Premier League this season. Here's their 51st. Joao Palhinha is late on Mason Mount, misjudging a tackle from behind. 17 minutes, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. Reece James misplaces a pass and appears to be in some pain with a possible finger problem. 12 minutes, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. Now Alexander Mitrovic is having a rather forthright word with the 4th official on Chelsea's left after conceding a needless foul near the corner flag. 5 minutes, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. Fulham will be satisfied with the start they've made here. The most notable recent moment has been referee Stuart Atwell jogging over to the touchline to hand something to the 4th official. 1 minute, Chelsea 0-0 Fulham. Todd Boehly is with former UK Chancellor of the Exchequer George Osborne in the executive box. Graham Potter looks pensive on the Chelsea bench. We're off. 60 minutes from kickoff, you imagine Chelsea will have been concentrating on their frailties from the flanks before this game. 20 minutes from kickoff, hello and welcome to the sporting news coverage of Chelsea and Fulham's return to Premier League action following the FA Cup 4th round, Chelsea vs Fulham confirmed lineups and team news. Chelsea had an incredible January transfer window, but the injury crisis remains at Stamford Bridge, and it will force a number of new players into the lineup quicker than Graham Potter will have wanted. Record signing Enzo Fernandez starting for Chelsea was the headline team news. Reece James returned from injury, while Hakim Ziyech was also called upon after his loan to PSG fell short as a result of bungled paperwork. Jorginho is no longer with the club after completing a deadline day move to Arsenal.